What's happening, bruv? See you out there having some fun. Came out swinging, you was packing a punch. Caught Sean from the limelight and you was lapping it up. And yeah, you had a good run. When life's got you down, you just rack up a bump. Guess the problems you encounter don't matter as much when you mad at a drunk sitting in the back of a club. But what in the actual fuck? You went from smashing your craft to just smashing the drugs, sitting in lounge drinks with junkies and packety sluts. So tell me, is that the same dream you had when you're young? What have you become? Lost your passion and love, lost your morals when you were catching a buzz. Instead of acting your age, you was acting a cunt, but you're gonna be held accountable to your actions for once. So when your daughter grows up and gets hit with the truth, how do you explain everything you spit in a booth? How do you explain hanging with a criminal crew? How do you provide context to what she listening to? But now you don't give a fuck and that's the position you choose, cause you're naive and couldn't envision a new stuck in an infinite loop, forever singing the blues, trying to validate yourself with some internet views. I see you swerving on the flippers and booze, blissfully unaware the ignorance of innocent youth. But it's time to take responsibility for the shit that you do, cause you've only got yourself to blame when it didn't improve. I mean, stop using your depression as a shitty excuse, as your rationale for life, and now you live in a do. Talking about drugs on a stage when there's kids in a room. Stop being so selfish, kinda's fucking bigger than you. You can pretend like it never occurred, that the fans went hanging off your each and every word. But tell me, what is your intelligence worth if you're dumbing it down just so you can sell them a verse of me? What purpose did the pelican serve? Turned you to Icarus, you thought you put them feathers to work. You thought they'd carry you from here to the ends of the earth, but flew too close to the sun and I left you with burns. But you was proud of the weight of the sky, gave you an excuse to act the way that you are. Feeding yourself scripts, you kept playing the parts of the light at the end of the tunnel, but remained in the dark. And I know you got some pain in your heart, but at least you never lost your way with them bars. But you lost your way in some bars. I seen you draining a glass, you was making a mess of yourself instead of making your mark. But party up if you think it'll help. Eating the profits most nice, trying to opinions yourself. Keep pretending to yourself that you're giving them hell, when you pour another glass up and have a drink to your health. You have another drink to your health, but you want a 6 foot deeper in a prison cell. See, only you can make the choice for how you living as well. But it's hard to see what lies ahead when you're killing yourself. You still remember it all? A handful of Zannies in that Henny to pour. You was lucky as hell, kinda would've ended for sure if your mother ain't hear the noise when you hit your head on the floor. You was afraid of the climb but never scared of the fall. Bro, you ain't playing a game, you just checking the score. But if you ready to jump, then best be ready to soar. And I promise you it gets better than you could've ever thought. Bring a tear to your face for all the times you fucked up and were clearly ashamed, just to catch a glimpse of yourself when you're nearing a stage on the other side of the world and a cheering your name. Or just to see your daughter's beautiful smile. You wanna set the best example you could provide. It's up to you what you do with your life, but if only I could show you what the future is like. Whatever happened to them dreams you had? Why you keep lying to yourself like that? You better take the time to make things